Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Let's Play Only Link Begins, Legend of Zelda fan game. Alright, previously, in our last episode, we gathered a couple more heart pieces, and we penetrated the next temple, which was the Zelda temple, and we finally got all 5 of the Holy Grails. That's the good news. We no longer have the curse. As you can see, the rage meter is gone. So, no need to fear of turning into Only Link anymore. That said, however, there is the bad news. Upon getting rid of this curse, it may be out of us now, but now it's been unleashed onto the world of Termina and is now seeking to wreak havoc across the land. So, that kind of made things a little bit worse on our parts. But, what's done is done. It needed to be, so... But anyways, we got a message from Zelda upon exiting level 8, and she is wanting us to come by to Pit's house. So, since we don't have a means of teleportation just yet still, we're going to have to make our way toward Pit's house, and we're going to take a bit of a shortcut, cutting through this way. And we get another piece of heart, which that's always awesome. So let's cut through the lake. And I think we can get over... Let's see. Alright, we're going to have to get out and make our way around here. Once we get this Octorok out of our way. Thank God I don't have to worry about taking too much damage to go Only Link anymore. I mean, it may seem kind of cool at first, but really, in the long run, it's not really that great of a form to have. Granted, it doesn't beat the fierce deity Link when you wear the most powerful mask in Majora's Mask, but even still, that's right. We already got that heart piece. So yeah, here we are back in the forest. So let's see what good old Pit has to say. As well as Zelda. Oh, there's Zelda right there. Hiya. Pit's like... He's like in a state of shock. He's like, oh god, what's happened? Let's see. I'm happy to see you safe and sound. Now that you don't risk being transformed anymore, I thought you would appreciate to have this. Oh my god, the Master Sword! Yes! We finally got the Master Sword back! Awesome! Unfortunately, you will need it. I don't really doubt that. Only Link has been liberated. We could have seen it. Wait a minute. We could. Don't you mean we couldn't have seen it before? Each time you found a new grail, the new grail, the frequency of your transformations dampened, but the length of Only Link's life has risen. Besides, Only Link's behavior is strange. With his destructive temperament, he should have attacked a village. That is true. I wonder why he hasn't gone on a rampage like that. He said he had bigger plans. Quite odd. I should wallow, but I'm afraid... Don't you mean I would wallow? Whatever. But I'm afraid that he has more important projects, which is absolutely not good news. However, we have drawn up a plan to vanquish him. Listen to me carefully, okay? The Master Sword is a formidable weapon, but it won't be useful to face Only Link. For the moment. Oh wow, he's that powerful? There are 3 secret temples hidden in Termina. In these temples are fairies whose powers will raise the strength of your sword. Find them all. Then you will be on equal footing with Only Link. However, Only Link is only energy, so he can't be killed. The Spirit Mask will allow you to lock him inside forever. To do this, you will have to find this mask, find the magical ocarina, and find the melody which may lock him. Oh geez, so not only do we gotta power up our sword, we've also gotta find the ocarina, learn the tune, and find the mask, and all that at once? Sheesh! Your quest is just beginning. I kinda like to think that we're about maybe halfway through this game. At least by this time, but at any rate. We got a new upgrade to our sword. We got the Master Sword back. Still can't shoot beams, damn it. So, our path is clear. We've got 3 more dungeons we've got to find so we can get our sword powered up. But first, remember this little gate we couldn't break through before? Well, thanks to the Master Sword, now we can. And this one, I believe, it's the Ocarina of Time. Okay, well, we've already got one of the items found already to cross off our list. Now we just got to find the tune for it, which I can't remember off the top of my head who teaches you the tune. I guess we'll find out later on, but at any rate, let's see. Now that we have the Master Sword, we can finally take on some of those ghost enemies we weren't able to even dent before with their regular old sword. So if I believe our next dungeon... Oh wow, it's raining here. Everybody's inside. Something funny's going on. Everybody's silent. Huh. Smells like trouble. Well, let's head back up this way. Now that we're able to fend off the ghosts, as I said, I think it's time for another visit to this haunted mansion. Which leads us to not level 4, but now level 9, Haunted Mansion. So, let's check our map. We still have the map from when we last visited here earlier on. We got about 4 floors to cover. And we still got a lot of ground to cover now that we are able to maneuver about more easily. And now we got zombies! Joy! And those look kind of familiar. Those look like the zombies from Secret of Mana. Oh, and how can we forget the Wall Masters? Great! Wall Masters every stinking where. Yeah. Not to mention we get to top things off with a nice tune from Luigi's Mansion. I always thought it was a nice touch. Alright. I think we've... As far as this spot, this wing of the mansion, I think there's not really much else to find at the moment. So let's head over toward this area. Head up the stairs. Now, where could we not go before? Ah, yes. Here we go. This was where we got stuck. Now we can advance. And in this treasure box we have our compass. Awesome. So, let's see. We got one box here. A whole bunch of treasure boxes down on the basement floor. And apparently that is where our boss is. Ooh. Scary. Ow. Alright. First thing we ought to do is see if we can find some more keys, because I'm seeing a good number of locked doors we've still yet to be able to unlock. I guess we fall down this way. Which puts us back down here again. Are we missing something? Hold up. Hold up. Ah! This is where we gotta go. Okay. Get this zombie out of our face. Nothing behind the statues. Pretty much made it a point to search every pod, because you never know where you might find a key at. And then there's the torches. Oh, the torches. Well, I guess first thing we ought to do is to liberate the ghosts in this big-ass room. Ow. Now, if we still had the Oni Link curse, this area would have really sucked. But, thank God we ain't got to deal with that no more, at least for now. Ow. Let's see, there's 1, there's 2, 3. 4. Not going for that rupee. 5. 6. Damn, that's a lot of torches. 7. 8. And 9. Whew, that was a lot to light up. Kind of would have helped if we had the fire rod, but this works too. A free refill of magic. Quit touching the spikes, Link! Thank God for that mail. Oh wow, an old boss. Well, not really, just a regular enemy, pretty much. That's all the way it's always been. But yeah, Stalfos Knight. Which I better correct myself now. In our previous episode, the boss was not a Stalfos. I don't know why I said that. It was an Armos Knight. That was what we fought. Just putting that back out there. And that's a lot of zombies. When did this turn into Resident Evil? Oh well. At least we ain't got to worry about the clunky controls like a Resident Evil game normally would be. Actually, I don't know if clunky is the right word for that. I guess just the way the control scheme was set up for it, but blah, whatever. We find another key. So I think that one goes to this locked door up here. And yes, it does. No bombable walls yet. But now we're on the next highest floor. And oh god, more wall masters. Get away. Not falling down. Not doing it. Not doing it. Nope. You cannot make me. That rupee is so not worth it. Actually, now that I think about it, there might be one floor that's needed to fall into. Let me check my map. Yeah, somewhere in the middle. So we got to get to the middle floor. Since this is all one big floor here. How do I get... Ah! That's how. Not quite what I had in mind. Oh boy. Okay. That was a bit of a mishap. Making our way back around. I love the Pegasus boots. Make things go by a lot quicker. Now then. Let's try this again, shall we? Of course, this means I'm going to have to go all the way back around the room again. Defeat all these ghosts again. Ay, ay, ay. Nope, don't touch me. Don't you touch me. Oh no. Not going to be sent back to the beginning. No, sir. Get away from me. Wah! Oh god! Ooh, that was close. Get out of my face. Jeez. Ah, there we go. This is where we need to be, right around this section. So let's fall down this way. Bingo. Stairway leading further downward. Back to the first floor. So let's check our map. I see another switch, which that takes us back to the main entrance. Awesome. Now, I believe that covers the third, second, and first floor. That just leaves the basement. Ooh. More zombies! Get away from me. Let's see. Wow, there's a lot of doors to check out. But that's the boss door right here. And with no keys and a couple locked ones, that only leaves this spot to explore. There's actually a cracked wall? Something about that seems kind of peculiar. Well, I guess not. This must be the real deal. Thought it'd be a trick. And the joke would be on us then, wouldn't it? Okay. Well, before we go back down to that door, let's check out what's up here first. Okay. Ooh, I see what we gotta do. Over here. Crap. Well, we also could have done, since we got the Master Sword, now we can deflect fireballs, but that's not really necessary. There's our small key. Making some progress. Awesome. We're about to max out my rupees here. Jesus Christ, we're about at 900 rupees. Wow. Let's see, before unlocking that one door on the right, let's see what else we can find in this area. Oh, why am I not surprised there'd be more of these rolling spiked giant pins of doom and whatnot. Oh wow, another key. That takes care of the whole left section just about, which unlocks this door. Awesome. So now we get to check out the right side. Another big hallway with more locked doors. We got one key, but I think I'll save it for the moment. Let's see what's around here. Oh god, not this again. No, don't you dare. Don't you dare knock me in the hole. Don't you grab me either. No! Okay. Let's try this again. Now I'm ready for you. Or so I thought. Well, it was either get knocked in the hole or get grabbed and sent back to the entrance. So, yeah. And it's a good thing I got some bottles of potion. And then we got a... Oh, God! Another key! Oh, boy. Sorry, guys. My Skype was going on. Apparently I forgot to go on D&D. That's okay. We're about done with this dungeon, I think. Oh, wow. This opens one switch. So I'm guessing this opens the other switch. Yes, it does. So now we get to check out the other big hallway here. So many zombies. Get on my face. Okay, looks like there's a bombable wall here that we'll have to get for that treasure box, which I believe that would be the boss key. Or it could be another small key. Let's see which one it is. It's a small key. Just as I thought. Now we got our boss key. So, let's see. Yep. That's pretty much it for the Haunted Mansion. All we gotta do is just head up back to that one main area and unlock the boss door. See what boss we face this time. I was kind of hoping I would have a little bit more for hearts, but that's okay. Let's see. We got a crossbow, we got a hammer, pretty much the same tools from before. We'll make do. Let's go in with a crossbow. Let's see what our next boss is. A freaking vampire! Oh, this is different boss music. Oh, wow. Yeah. Yipe. Activate the medicine! Don't you dare grab me like that! No! Whew! Good thing I came in handy. So apparently it was our Master Sword that was needed to fight this guy off. I could see that, since he is one of the undead. Let's see what prize we can... Oh, wow. You defeated the vampire and came to save me? Thank you so much. My father is the mayor of the city. Go and see him. I'm sure he will reward you. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Mayor's daughter got captured, and that's who we ended up rescuing. A job we were supposed to have done about a few episodes ago, but we couldn't because we couldn't fight the ghosts. Now we finally did. Yay! The rain stopped. The nightmare is over. Well, at least for now. So let's see what the mayor can do for us. Stopped raining, and there's everybody out and about. Everybody's all happy.
My daughter told me everything. I owe you so much. Listen carefully. I will teach you a song. It is an heirloom handed down from generation to generation. Ho! The Elegy of Emptiness.
Oh, wow. And what is this thing that does? It has mysterious powers. You think? You mean you don't know what it does? Okay. Well, let's step outside and give it a try. Hello, Mr. My Rescuer. Oh, that's cute. So, what exactly does this do? I wonder if this is the song that is used to weaken Oni Link. If that's the case, wow, we've already got a good majority of the stuff we need to battle him. Now we just got to find other temples and power up our sword. Well, guys, I guess for now that's going to do it. So next time on Let's Play Oni Link Begins, let's see, where will we be journeying next? Not real sure. We could head out west and check out what's over in the over near the Dead Village. Something tells me the Emptiness song couldn't be used there, but we'll figure it out next time. So until then, I'm your host, ArcLady84, and I shall be seeing you in the next episode. Peace out, everybody.